Well, let's see how this is going to go. Talson with a Molotov, a quick B-pop coming right through towards the site. Molotov's going to make things uncomfortable here for Youngstar. And LNZ having to drop in behind the smoke. A lot of highly rated players in this series. Youngstar looking to get off to the races. He's done very well to take the first, but Hypex and Talson respond immediately with that bomb plant going down. GamerLegion in a good spot to kick off the quarterfinals.
Yeah, cave control, B ramp control. There's no flank coming in whatsoever. They've already handled that issue, so it's going to be tough, but no one's watching for this. So who's going to spring the trap? They need someone to make the contact, and it's coming very late, but well done. The triangle set up with 3, including inside the bomb site, is way too strong to overcome, and that's the pistol round for GamerLegion.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
The next generation of talent, which eventually gets poached away, and GamerLegion's the one who haven't really been able to build some success off of some of that young talent since they've made the previous swap. You mentioned, we'll hold the phone. Mid-control coming in, 4-player push, 2 kills for the Heroic side. Make it 3 as xFlout chimes in.
Okay, well, Heroic with a force buy response at the moment. Let's see if Hypex and Talson can gain control of this again for GamerLegion. There'll be a smoke down in the donut. Molotov's going to actually force Alcrin forward. That's exactly what Alcrin wants. He denies that bomb plant. And now Talson with a 1v4.
That's an interesting decision. Yeah, Talson, he spots xFlout with the Deagle. That's a player he might just want to get aggressive on. He knows it's going to be a 1v1. Now 2 to find.
Talson's been getting so much better as a player. We've seen him elevate his performances, but he's not going to be able to pull this one off. Alcrin dropping him on the MP9 and Heroic answering back.
And actually holding onto the smoke even further. Taking the risk. Nobody's peeking from the defense. So pretty decent avenue of attack.
A chance here for xFlout to mow them down. Talson's Tech 9 going to get rid of him. Now Nilo waits on the boxes. It's going to be nice and easy for Nilo on the first 2, and then just too much to handle with Talson coming in on that Tech 9. So 3v3, bomb planted, and an M4 to boot here for ZTR.
Yeah, just newly recovered. PR's going to have a tough job. Oh, he spots the shoulder first, but can't land the headshot. Now the retake begins.
Both players on rifles. Talson committed on default. He's going to peek out into the open, immediately dropping Youngstar. Going to try and get a second as well here in Alcrin as he moves into the bomb site to the Tech 9. Talson goes, and the Tech 9 with the headshot, and this back and forth, this tit for tat starting off in the quarterfinal.
The defense can be confident to stay in position, stacked towards the other side of the map. xFlout even starting to shift over towards Red Room so he can have a faster rotation.
Oh my, absolute wrecked.
So I'm telling you.
Youngstar just dropping res. Opening kill the round goes the way of Heroic. 48 seconds left. PR timing to come off an angle as the teammate, or rather opponent, pushes in towards him. It's now a real tough spot for GamerLegion as time is starting to tick on. There is a world in which this goes south again. They push down the smoke. Talson gets blinded. Luckily, ZTR is there to help him out. LNZ gets another one in the 5-7. Important frag here from Talson as he gets into that wallbang battle against LNZ, who's actually sent a lot of shots down on towards ZTR. He's on 6 HP now. Bomb plant looking to be secured, but it's only a fake tap. And then Alcrin's actually got the pick on Hypex. ZTR has to take the risk, go into the cave smoke, and Talson and ZTR together combined after they only had him in such a short stint of time. And I think that's the conversation around Heroic at the moment. It's just the inconsistencies of this roster. I think both teams kind of going through that same experience. They're just not really finding the 5 that they feel like they can move forward with all the time.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're also playing against, these are kind of like the tier 2 teams, like the gatekeeper teams, right? So yeah, you're always kind of in a progression of trying to build up this team constantly. It never feels like you get to settle your feet when there's those roster changes. It's always building up to the next big peak. Good dink, but this shouldn't be any damage, although it's a little bit crazy coming through the smokes. But the recovery's there. The MAC-10 does work, and the AK recovers. Rez with a double kill, but dicey against unarmored USPs.
Dude, that's just USPs. It starts with a boost in towards Donut, and then it gets so messy on that B bomb site. Rez has to recover it. Running up through the smoke, or the molly rather, is PR straight away into the B bomb site. They burst through, they break through, but LNC has no problem in dealing with them until PR comes forward with a MAC-10. It's 2 kills very quickly from the SMG, and that bomb goes down. It looked like LNC had done enough to put Heroic in the better position. Yeah, that actually helps out the money problems we were just discussing as well. Now, Nilo can make it expensive on the way out here. Holding on, can he get a double? Yes, he can. PR and Rez both die. ZTR a long way off, and Nilo and Alcrin will save their weapons, at least here for Heroic.
Lots of useless kills here, boys!
Double door smoke, instant elbow smoke, red room smoke coming in from GamerLegion, so early utility, tons of it being chucked out.
Oh, Nilo committed down middle. Sending shots for that smoke. PR is gone. So the hero from the last round dead immediately. And Taliesin swinging out into the mid-fights. It's going to be Heroic coming out on top of these. Rez trying to recover things. He will get at least one. But Alcarin, they know where that AWP is, and he's struck true. So
all of Heroic lining up for a retake, a 3-on-1.
They don't have a smoke, and he's got a Molotov. So let's see how long it takes for Heroic to get into position.
So I don't think he can win if he stays in A main. So you can see him wrapping around towards Donut. He wants to catch a player retaking from Donut or maybe flanking, but you can't win being this 1v3 being passive in A main. They're just going to swing into you.
Well, last-ditch effort. Molotov goes out. They know where he is. The lineup's there onto the site. But they're just going to stick to defuse. Oh my God, the last tick.
Yeah, he had a kid anyway, so even if he goes down and doesn't get the defuse, they pick it up and have plenty of time. But
sort of tongue-in-cheek said in the last round, all these useless kills right now. Well, they're not so useless anymore because you can see the damage done to GamerLegion's economy. 1 round lost. You've got 3 rifles, 2 pistols, and Youngstar's off to a good start.
Listen, it doesn't always matter if you're accurate when you're trying to hype up the boys. You just try and give them the most positive thing in the world, right?
Yeah, we're just kind of hoping.
Doesn't have to be true. Just have to believe it.
Sure, you can kind of say anything, anything at all, really. Hypex, he's got rid of xFloud. Alcarin going to be blocked out by that red smoke.
There is one on Nilo, but he's that 4th player who hasn't yet arrived.
14 seconds, and that fire makes things very uncomfortable, and those long smokes don't last forever, so ZTR gets into them. Hypex, nades landing towards him, but he's able to put that bomb down, and now a shot from ZTR. He was hoping for a multi-kill, unable to collect that, so it all falls to Taliesin. 11-4 start here on Ancient. He is hoping for another 2 to be added to his tally. They are taking the time, creeping ever closer together. And Taliesin, he's got the low HP player up first. LNC, oh, the no-scope! Goes into the cave, no shot for Taliesin.
Be absolutely lovely if you get up to 8, but 5 is more than enough for this T side.
So we've hit the bare minimum.
Yeah. Well, not even, you're past the bare minimum.
Okay.
You're in a happy place.
A happy place. I'm not so happy in this round as PR. Taliesin to move out of elbow. Oh my God, good shot from Rez. Youngstar walks to his death. Rez immediately takes it off. And now we're looking at 2 low players at GamerLegion, but they've got the player advantage. And Alcarin feeling like he has to make a move to pull it back.
Yeah, but look, what's the timing on this? Does he keep going forward? He's got a teammate now pushing up as well. That's LNZ. Ooh. Good shot. That's deep through the double doors. And the follow-up flank, that's low HP, hits him in the dome regardless. So all of a sudden, a 4-on-2 into a 2-on, or 4-on-3 into a 2-on-3.
Yeah, and if you're GamerLegion, you know you haven't got this B lane control, and that's the problem because that's where the bomb is. You may have one player in cave, but Alcarin's aware that Gap has confirmation of the player's presence within the bomb site now, and they just smoke out the doors. So GamerLegion, there's nowhere to go here. They're in a really tough spot. They're going to have to fight so hard just to get that bomb back.
And during all this time while the smoke is still up and Heroic know that GamerLegion is split and can't actually get together, they've wrapped behind Rez. Timing is going to be brutal, but he reads it and runs out of bullets.
Yeah, now Hypex left with 17 HP, 30 seconds. Bomb's just being picked up. You can give it a go here. But it's going to be incredibly difficult with very limited health.
Only hope is the ult misses, right? Alcarin against the low HP. If he misses, you can get that kill, and maybe the reaction is fast enough, but doesn't consider it. We're all tied up at 5 as Heroic come back. You said this lead was so strong for GamerLegion. It was, what, 5-1 at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd kind of be a bummer if GamerLegion is not able to squeak this last round in their favor. Aggression from the defense, and xFloud. He wants that kill, and he's got it.
Yeah, chases after Rez. Keeps him pinned behind the corner. Everybody's flashed. Everybody's blind. And it will be Heroic to come out on top. xFloud goes in again. Unleashed over the top of the smoke. Is this going to be the play that nets xFloud another one? Yeah, it is. They line up and xFloud just shreds them in the last round of the first half. It's PR and Hypex immediately with a recovery mission, and this looks like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, that's one player basically disrupting your entire round. xFloud just ruins everything GamerLegion wanted to do.
And 25 seconds left for GamerLegion. A dink does land.
Oh, nade coming in. That could actually do great work. Okay, backs off Molotov.
How has he made it out? He's 5 HP.
Know.
And then PR through the smoke is taking Youngstar out, so at least A lot of damage, a kill being picked up. GamerLegion with some space. Final 10 seconds. Got to get that bomb planted right now, and Hypex will secure it. They start to close the distance. Can GamerLegion somehow win this last round of the half? It would be so hard fought from PR and Hypex to pull this one off. The rifle of Hypex, not the one to get the kill. It's PR with 5 HP. And he's now hoping that lineups are successful, and he's dropped Alcaran, and he's put LNZ down on 6 HP, but then the grenade finds him. And this round comes so close at the end of the half, but just about winning it are Heroic.
That's unreal. What a great attempt in the clutch. The spam almost getting a double kill. Down to 6 HP is LNZ.
And he's playing extremely well. Now Rez going to be holding down in the donut. He's going to come away with the first headshot. He'll go out again. xFloud, the next victim of Rez's USP. And because of that early distraction, Hypex is given a moment, a mere glimpse of a free kill, but Alcaran's going to take him down with ease on the Glock. Nilo catching Talson, getting aggressive, and just like that, all of Rez's hard work has gone the other way.
Talson's had started out great and has had some tough rounds, and that one right here in this pistol might be trying to force the situation a little bit, going for that really, really quick flank from the CT side, pushing out a cave. Taken down for free. So Rez, you might need to do a little bit more after this double kill. PR spots the bomb over in Donut. You're going to start seeing the defense shifting. ZTR and Rez on their way, but the bomb site is going to be overrun, and PR has to sit back and let them have it. Wait for the cavalry to arrive.
Alcaran going into the CT fight. It's going to be Nilo on the Glock. A knife coming out as Alcaran runs out of bullets, but fortunately Nilo is landing all of his shots until he meets his match in PR. And PR looking to ignite this 1v2. He just can't find the follow-up. LNZ gonna peek out, and they're happy about winning the pistol here in the second half.
7 straight now for Heroic.
Heroic have the momentum. It needs to be disrupted. And perhaps a play down the B ramp like this could be exactly what they need. CTR coming away with Nilo, LNZ, and smoking out the double doors. Here's the response for Heroic, trying to come out of A. Important fight, won here by PR.
Yeah, and actually xFloud will be frustrated. They missed the jump initially. If they got it clean on the first try, maybe xFloud has a better look at that. Has a couple extra, like 1 extra second to actually set up and prepare for the fight. Rez at the jump up. Gonna spot the elbow play from Youngstar, and Alcaran trades it off, but it's a 1 versus 4. They know exactly where he is.
Alcaran, it's gonna be walking out towards the A bomb site. There is a world in which he gets a bomb plant, but he's got to have a quick rotation to the donut, and he's going to get spotted early, so... Oh, actually, the player that could have went donut fast is PR, and he's actually gone for the flank around the back, so Alcaran does actually have a free plant here if he wants it, and then spam through the smoke. It's not as free as it might
Not as free as it looked, yeah.
But
hand caught in the cookie jar.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 4 players stay alive for GamerLegion. They put an end to that streak, as you mentioned. ZTR dropping a smoke. He'll jump up into the corner. Unleashes one on towards LNZ, but a really effective trade from Nilo coming through. They're going to try and dive out of the cave into the bomb site. xFloud straight through that smoke. Hypex overwhelmed, and Heroic to respond immediately once their streak is broken.
That's a nasty break of the smoke over in cave as the Tech-9's running into the bomb site as well. Defender wanted to look in the bomb site and clear out the really dangerous Tech-9, and all of a sudden all of his cover disappears, and you're not getting back into this bomb site. It's got to be a save for PR and Talson. And they miss that chance to destroy Heroic's economy. 2 rifles, 3 Tech-9s. Heroic pull it out. They get up to double digits.
ZTR waits as LNZ and Alcaran about to peek in towards him. ZTR and Rez combining. 2 kills quickly. Rez to follow up. And it's Nilo and xFloud left 2v4. So important here for GamerLegion out of the timeout to find success like this.
If you can find PR right here clean if you're xFloud. He's been excellent at this event. Oh, and he's just off the mark. PR's able to clean it up close. But now just Nilo left.
I mean, if you're coming out of the timeout and you win a round like that, you're going to feel pretty happy about things if you're GamerLegion.
Especially the confidence of the call, too. Whether it was the coach, whether it was the players deciding to double up over in cave, but you get a 2-on-3 in that scenario and end up going a 1-for-3 trade in your favor. Wow. So this is a great look at 2 teams who have been trying to recover and have a better second season than the first.
Oh, Red's gonna make his... Oh my god, Alcarin no-scopes him, turns around at the right time. That looked like Rez had guaranteed that kill. Alcarin, look how panicked he is. He's very worried to be split on right now. This is a very uncomfortable position for an AWPer. But his teammates have come and saved him.
Oh, but look at the player. This is a great repause from ZTR. You'll never expect this. He can have a fast flank. Alcarin might just come back and walk into it at any moment. Bomb is readjusting to come down towards B ramp, but again, the information gathering as well with the scope in this position, every time he scopes up and ZTR hears it, it's another piece of information they can be confident in keeping multiple players at this B bomb site.
He's just, he's just waiting for Alcarin to eventually walk back in towards him. ZTR knows his reposition is a winning play. But can he make the most of it as LNC starts to move up close towards him? Will he be looking the right way at the right time? LNC and Alcarin starting to clear together. Now ZTR, they know exactly where he is. They can heat things up. They can force him out with utility. And Alcarin's going to come out on top of the duel.
Yeah, he was waiting so patiently for that op to peek the other side that he actually got baited and lured into sticking around in the open way too long. And now GamerLegion, they feel like their only option is to hope and gamble that the finish is going to be at the A bomb site. And if not, they save again. But that gets Heroic up to map point.
Rounds like how many, you're forcing GamerLegion to save on the other side of the map multiple times. Just because it's so convincing that they never actually even get into a competitive position to think they can go for the round win.
But it's nice seeing some of the younger op talent having some pop-off games like this. Alcarin in this map of Ancient. Oh my, good find from Nilo.
The fact that he goes back again just to finish him off.
Let's give it one more little tappy. I think Hypex had a pretty sick game on Train with the AWP. I think was it against Gentlemates yesterday?
Shadow. And PR will capitalize on his chance on XFloud. He'll throw the utility down and force Youngstar away, and that's an audio cue. He knows. Also, I want to say, Youngstar, he said he was never going to sell his knife that we discovered was owned by and signed by Pansy. It was Rush's old knife. He did sell it, Jason. So
can't believe it.
Want to point that out?
Just so heartbroken.
50 seconds. Probably for the best he sold it.
First time I've heard of any shenanigans around skins.
Youngstar is about to peek out from elbow. He'll start to drop a little bit further back, and it's going to be Alcarin again predicting or reading the flank.
It's a bomb spotted, but it doesn't matter when Nilo just hits you in the face like that.
Well, that's the map.
Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it? Missed shot, that's definitely the map. Rez, the last one left. He's in T-spawn coming in for this big flank, but obviously it does not matter. Alcarin was still holding the flank up until about 2 seconds ago with the op. They're just making damn sure they're not going to lose this round that's already secured.
Well, first day of playoffs, GamerLegion's map pick has gone against them. Rez will do what he can, but they now know exactly where he's coming from. They can position themselves perfectly to deal with this threat.
17-9 for Alcarin, 20-12 for Nilo, 18-17 for XFloud.
The strong, heroic individual performances continue as they take down GamerLegion on their map pick 13-8. The quarterfinals are off to a great start for Heroic.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Kind of the opposite player.
Yeah, they've a lot of skill has left this team, which they got to be scared about. So it's been cool seeing him pick up some of the slack. And obviously, Toby's the coach. You got to give some credit over to him and what he's been able to accomplish early on. Heroic lining up all 5 players in the B tunnels. You've got Smoke, Molotov, Flash, Molotov towards back platform. If they can get the safety for it, they don't even need it. Molotov reigns in regardless, but Towson's already down. And now Rez is forced back as well. B bomb site overrun.
Rez being so low on health, not getting a single kill. This looks so difficult to imagine a world in which GamerLegion get back into this round. You've got 1 flash. That's it. Let's see if it pans out. Actually got 2 flashes, but let's see if they go well. ZTR is going to send them over the top into the bomb site. Youngstar holding onto the window. Flashes run in. Alcarin and LNC continue to frag out here for GamerLegion. ZTR able to get 1 after a couple of missed shots towards him. But the round is done. Heroic will pick up the pistol. And let's see if they can continue this beautiful T-side they've been displaying today.
Yeah, nice and simple. Back platform player couldn't get secured into any kind of a safety. I think even... And then you add in the full set of utility when the execute comes in. Great nade onto Hypex, but Molotov smokes for the wall if they want to cross short.
Oh, there we go. The
damn. Yeah.
Softening them up quite a bit.
It's tagged Nilo as well.
Yeah, doing a decent amount of work here.
But it looks more like they're huddled up for an execute, and that should still be safe, all things considered.
Yeah, but it's definitely the best opportunity for GamerLegion. With 20 seconds left, you can make things a little uncomfortable, especially with a deagle shot coming in from ZTR. He's still up. Rez needs one of his own if this is to happen, and Towson, he's still a goose. So 10 seconds. This could easily go wrong in the final few seconds here. Youngstar doing what he can. His teammate planting the bomb. Youngstar to protect him. The plant is in, but it comes down to a clutch, and Nilo can't get it. PR is going to win it. And Heroic walk right into the A stack, and GamerLegion do just enough.
And Alcaran can actually just post up when he turns this corner, right? You can post up back platform, look for that big box peek. You can provide a lot of cover for your teammates, letting them scale quietly without utility, but he misses the shot.
They're just gonna
and
go.
now they know it's coming.
Yeah, straight through the utility. It's been severed off, though, because the fire doesn't allow them to continue streaming out, and that short lurk has been caught as well. So this round does not progress in the way Heroic would have liked, but somehow they're still in a 2v2.
Another smoke for the door as well. Once this bomb gets planted, they can drop it and give themselves plenty more time to settle up and make the retake difficult.
Especially with that resmoke coming down at the door, and the fact that they don't have any utility for the retake. They don't have flashes. They've got one HE grenade, and it's not going to be used towards the low HP player. This is still looking good somehow. A nice boost, though. I like that play. PR going to jump up onto the ledge and take down LNZ, so it puts it all on Needle, all the pressure on his shoulders, and he'll be playing just underneath this window. Time is ticking on. Over the top, trigger discipline, and he comes close to it, but PR able to react fast enough. The low HP of Nilo is carved away, and that round didn't progress the way Heroic wanted. They get it into a competitive position. Let's see if it becomes a science. The curse on Halloween of GamerLegion. Youngstar is going to make himself known towards the blue bin. They spot him. The flashes are up. And Youngstar to the double kill. We've got Hypex to try and make sure that this goes back in favor of GamerLegion. Needs at least one. Goes forward. Commits to the deagle.
What?
A wild play from Hypex. His teammate's going down, so he really does need to just pop off. And he gets another one at least on the deagle, but all of his teammates are dead. So a very disappointing round here from GamerLegion. The curse shall continue.
Yeah, I don't know if Youngstar did this intentionally, that little jiggle when he gets to blue bin, but it freezes both defenders trying to cross to pit out in the open and just makes them so susceptible to the double flashes coming over still. So some delayed utility from Heroic on the long take and completely ruins GamerLegion's ability to fight back. I think that's obviously Hypex. I mean, the deagle, the kind of repeat with the deagle looks insane, but he's kind of feeling like, all right, well, I just got to frag out. So his brain went to deathmatch mode. That's why I mentioned, like, I saw the train game where he was popping off on CT side with the AWP. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday against Gentlemates, and you could just tell, like, he hit a mode where, like, he was, oh, damn, okay, right through the smoke. Now there's the push, hold the thought. Hypex gonna try and keep Alcaran pinned down, but yeah, it's all right. Heroic not heading here whatsoever, so it doesn't have too much impact. However, Hypex is gonna have his chance.
It's got to step up. There's the first peek. Alcaran goes to challenge him. They know the AWP's down on the B-bomb side. They're going to apply pressure to the AWPer. Hypex, he's got cover. Another shot before he goes down to X-Floud. And here's the lurk from Nilo. Okay. If he had got both, that's the round completely shut down in an instant. But the fact that he gets traded by Rez still keeps this open for GamerLegion.
Yeah, but this has got to feel like deja vu. Another 2-on-2 at the B-bomb site after the plant. LNZ has one more smoke for the doors. They can try and funnel the retake in through the window, but the flank is there way too quick. So LNZ's got a decision to make. Does he stand pat or does he get aggressive towards one of the players?
LNZ. He's spotted. They know he's on the platform. They're going to move in. He's got the 1v1. Can he drop Rez? He goes into the peak, and LNZ comes out on top with the 1v2 post plant. The white lynx appears. GamerLegion, it all falls apart in round 7. It's all adding up.
The white lynx.
Yeah. Oh, good shot from PR. That's X-Floud. Gonna be domed by the deagle.
Oh, the phone, he's got a cannon.
And it's in his hand. Let's see what we can do again. L1Z. Not wanting to get taste that PR deeg. We've got Rez now moving up into the tunnels. He's not alone. He's got ZTR and Towson with him.
Yeah, I like this because Heroic's really slowed this down after a player falls. So you're shrinking the map, you're finding information, and there's a stack in middle as well, which is going to delay any kind of a take. So depending on the timing, oh, it's brutal. It could not be worse. That's the bomb dropped as well.
I want to see what Nilo can do up on short. He can still recover this. Great shot on Rez. Needs to be careful. And that Xbox peek up. They're going to double peek and make it very difficult. And ZTR in the end will finish off LNZ. So around the... X-Floud jumping up on top of Xbox. And X down by Rez. Alcaran clearing up through Cat. LNZ going to join him. Progress up short with a Molotov to the bottom of the stairs.
It's this long play. If the long play gets shut down by ZTR, I don't think Heroic has a great shot at winning this, and he's won the initial battle, the initial duel, but getting a wide angle. Flashbang is out. That's ZTR.
Yeah, Rez saving the day. ZTR with a second kill at long, and the round is done. Alcarin diving down to his death. All 5 players of GamerLegion stay alive. And it is that round with the weaker weapons that they are able to turn their fortunes.
But this is always going to eventually fall into a B hit or a split.
Oh, Towson just jiggling. Throws the smoke out. It's too late, though. Got to get the AK in play. And Rez and Towson shutting it down. And there are windows of opportunity that Heroic are finding here to catch a good timing, try and overwhelm the GamerLegion players, but they're playing off of one another so well at the moment. Stopping any of these Heroic players from being able to capitalize on their chances. Good way to get a kill here for xCloud down through CT.
Alcarin's just waiting for the signal from his teammates. He's only got a Deagle behind the smoke, and he needs them to create the opportunity at the B bomb site. There's the kill through the smoke and trade it off. Heroic have found a way in.
Yeah, look how quick the flank is, though, through the tunnels here from ZTR. He was pushing through T-spawn. He's already at the tunnels.
He made noise, though. I think that was heard.
Well, they could be playing a car. Let's see if they're ready for ZTR. They're not looking towards him. No one is occupied about the tunnels fight right now. And a MAC-10 against the AK. No shot, really. They go to the Deagle instead. ZTR definitely confirmed now at the end of the tunnels. It's Hypex trying to come back in with him, but it has to be ZTR. He's had a great half here so far, but oh, and the bullets! xCloud 1 bullet away. That is so heartbreaking.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
One smoke, 1 flash remaining, so perhaps out mid and hustle into the B bomb site.
Oh, nice shot from LNZ. PR is trying to hold off the aggression, couldn't do so. It's going to make GamerLegion feel like they have to accelerate in towards the A bomb site. xCloud sees one player descending down into spawn. He'll stay committed to the fight. And a clean second here from xCloud. Towson! Great shots, and now you have to put Heroic on high notice because you could still win this. Yeah, limited bullets. They're pushing together, though. Good team play on Heroic to make sure that that becomes impossible for Towson, being pushed from 2 different sides.
This will always descend into a B split for GamerLegion. xCloud desperately trying to be in place, but he's used that grenade so he can no longer blow open the CT smoke.
35 seconds. It's going to be xCloud straight away with that kill on ZTR. Youngstar can't do anything from window, so more pressure now falls upon Nilo's shoulders. xCloud smoked away, severed off from his teammate. Nilo does well to get one. It's xCloud incapable of getting both, but it's the one kill that puts LNZ into a winnable 1v2 because both of the T-sided players have taken significant damage on board.
Oh, but if PR, he crawls over and he's going to tuck himself in behind the box at car. That's a brutal position, so he'll wait tucked down to peek on Hypex's contact.
Top, and then immediately the peek comes out from PR. So tough round to win that for LNZ once they get established in their post-plant positions.
In the alternate stream, Aurora took the first map, bait leading on the second.
Alcarin, oh, just scopes up as they run towards him. A committed position for the AWP. He just can't handle the pressure when Rez runs at him. 3 players ready to defend the A bomb site. xCloud, LNZ, and Youngstar, who holds the flash, ready for the swing. Util comes up, xCloud's blinded. Oh, his teammate LNZ's gone down, and that setup breaks apart immediately. They never find the timing to send the flash out and allow the peek, and as soon as xCloud turns his head, he dies.
I mean, both teams had the same kind of idea, is find a time to chuck this flash out that's going to be the most disruptive. What Heroic didn't count on, that GamerLegion was going to peek before the smoke actually pops. They flash and peek as the smoke rains in.
Steps being heard towards the longhouse. Nilo knows it's going to be a fight to the bitter end to try and hold on to this AWP. ZTR going out with a pistol, confirming the position of Nilo, who tries to dive into the pit. He will make it. Will he hold on, though? Yes, he's got the AWP in the next. And the frustration obviously seeping in for Heroic at this point.
11-6, off. Nails the first shot. Alcarin off Cat. Gives a 5-on-4 over to Heroic. Heroic had the pistol in the second round conversion. They've won 2 rounds in this half. It's been all GamerLegion since then. 3 rounds straight to get up to 11.
Could be another round here, though, for Heroic. Alcarin's giving them the opener. Can the rest of the team shut it down and close? Nilo's chimed in. Alcarin's AWP can't find a further kill. It's Rez looking sharp on the AK. Hypex to help, and with the damage done by Rez, finished off by the fire, they've taken the A-bomb site.
Yeah, advantage of utility, the superiority of Molotovs in the hands of GamerLegion. Heroic don't have all that utility. It's found them an equal post plant. From a 5-on-4 now to a 3-on-3, GamerLegion holding on to this bomb site, and Heroic have to retake when the smoke clears. One player short, one player CT spawn, xCloud coming long.
And Rez awaits on top of the ledge. His teammate Taliesin taking the initial contact, but it's Rez to land the headshot. Nilo left 1v3. And it may have been an even numbers retake scenario, but GamerLegion find every single kill in the post plant. And Nilo having to play with an XM as well coming into the last round of the half. Tells you everything you need to know, really, looking at the buy of Heroic.
Oh, that's a way to start it.
A great start for Hypex, yep.
And they spotted the lower push as well.
So Nilo's dead, but there's a short push going on, so he has to deal with that threat first, and he doesn't.
Yeah, big assumption on the deep angle that he want to swing hard into along the wall. So a wider gap boost up over the smoke has found the op. Okay, good look for Heroic. They still know the shotgun is downstairs. Actually, they don't know it's a shotgun.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big difference here, and it doesn't matter. Taliesin clears out the XM 10-14 with ease. Now we've got a 3v3. A lot of time. I mean, all these kills have happened so quickly in the round. Heroic have had to drop back a little bit from short. They've left two players still committed on the stairway, and they could go aggressive again at any point, and that is now. They go forward. Rez hears the steps, gets the info, and the headshot. It's now xFly going over the top to try and finish off the low HP, and he will do so. Bombs drop top mid right now for GamerLegion.
Yeah, kind of necessary that xFly actually hunts that kill down. Problem is he has nowhere to go. He knows the A-bomb site could be taken. He thinks mid is clear based off his previous presence, but PR and Rez have come right back at him.
Alcaran to try and prevent this map from being closed right now. 1v2. PR has been stellar throughout this map so far. Alcaran's missed the timing to try and stop Taliesin from running up short, but PR's baiting him into it. And PR with a 22-10 performance. It will be a 13-6 victory from GamerLegion. The 2-0 dream from Heroic shattered as this one is dragged into nuke. You gotta love when you're given a P250 and the responsibility to move outside.
It's going to be PR who has the most issues coming up, and maybe not. Don't look for him, but that initial miss of the salvo. Now you really are in trouble. One kill, traded off, and the secret play is underway.
Yeah, well now Young Star ready with the dual Berettas to unleash, and nothing. As Hypex will drop in Alcaran's turn, and he's gone too. Hypex charging forward here for GamerLegion.
Oh my lord, it felt like they were in a decent place with the two sets of dualies, and none of the kills come in their favor. No production from those weapons.
A great opportunity to get off to a good lead, pick up the first couple of rounds here on the T side of nuke. It's going to make your half look very pretty almost immediately. You're not going to have to fight for gun rounds on the T side as much. Let's see if there's a force buy coming up here for Heroic.
We're going to go fast pace. They don't want to mess around, get tagged up by the scout, lose a stupid death somewhere, so into the bomb site we go. They still take that stupid death. This one through the smoke from xFloud and through the smoke from Alcaran.
Okay, no scope through the smoke. Youngstar denies the bomb plant, and okay, GamerLegion getting wrecked here by Heroic's force bite. ZTR are doing what he can, but all of his teammates are already dead. Bomb down in the bomb site, and look, so many different players in so many different positions. It just isn't going to happen here for ZTR.
You gotta be joking me. That's how they lose the round, to a 5-7 kill through smoke, a scout kill through smoke that cleans up 5-7 damage. It really is. I mean, the lack of plant, stopping that plant makes this such a weaker investment from GamerLegion. This one hurts. PR with the AK-47. Oh, he's gonna force it.
He's already
Good
through.
Tag. Oh, they hit Nilo just as he's coming through the smoke. PR can give you another, but Alcaran wants nothing to do with this fight.
They're already down. Down in towards lower. It's Youngstar out for the control room. Does very well at the Hypex. Looking for a follow-up. Rez and Taliesin fighting off for GamerLegion, though. A 4v2.
You can have some drop guns. You can have another full buy in the next round. So I like the idea they're staying put in ramp room and might be able to get some exits. Might be able to grab this AK-47 down the stretch.
Oh, nice shot from PR again.
He's being hunted.
LNZ will grab the AK. Yeah, being hunted from hell, but LNZ ready and quick to that headshot on ZTR. So second round for GamerLegion, and it's picked up in the force buy battle. We'll see if that AK save. Now PR, who had an AK and made the difference in the last round, he's got a MAC-10 this time around. Red's going to be rushing outside. Plenty of his teammates in behind him. They're already crossing Red, just open for fights. Rez comes out on top of xFloud. A second shot on the LNZ.
Oh, no way.
Rez, that is special. He just shuts them down outside, showing Rez's ability on the AK-47. Win the pistol, lose the second force, but come out on top of the force by wars. Might actually work out very well here for GamerLegion, because not only will they pick up a number of T rounds early, but they're going to have an eco coming up next, which will allow a 4-1 lead. This is fantastic for GamerLegion's T side, even though it looks messy losing a force by the second round.
And that portion of the GamerLegion attack has to fall back and split away. Him and ZTR change positions.
All right, ZTR getting himself into the main smoke. Youngstar ready to drop some fire at the feet. It's going to be LNZ out from Tetris. The single kill. Youngstar burning at the back of the bomb site. Still able to get away with one until Hypex hunts him down and nearly transfers back up towards Alcarin. The Alcarin AWP will come through, and Nilo's flanked through the ramp.
Yeah, this timing is so fast and so sick. I don't think anyone is even going to think it's a problem quite yet.
Yeah, that's the kill on Towson. No problem whatsoever. Rez on 12 HP, 25 seconds on the clock. He'll walk into the hut and die immediately to Nilo. There's a really good flank coming in there to secure the double kill on the second round for Heroic. xFlow looking to be disruptive, get in behind enemy line somewhat. He's pushed up outside. Rez has already crossed. And xFlow, oh, he gives away his position. Now can he get a second? Yes, he can. Great work from xFlow. Removed by Hypex eventually, but all the damage has already been done.
Yeah, that's so frustrating for GamerLegion, because they're just like, how's he getting two here? You know, like that's maybe a 1-for-1 position. Yeah, he could have even had 3. You're either going to have a contact, a dry challenge outside that hopefully you can win or go 1-for-1. But that's against Alcarin's off, and oh, he's going to slice you down. Hypex, and there's no chance from that angle to have a rebuttal.
Just don't let this one go now. Heroics detected PR, that was really the only pathway they had, was maybe he can creep up heaven and wrap around the back, but just isn't going to happen here for them. So 25 seconds. We're looking at a third round for Heroic, and yeah, really starting to close this gap down now. They're already started with 5 rounds though for GamerLegion. This is good already. Let's see what they can get out of this round.
Yeah, I mean, they got to go for the plant now. 13 seconds left on the clock. Towson going to evacuate. Nilo is looking towards window, heard the footsteps, so he just gives up the fight, gives up the angle. Says, I'm happy to play the 4-on-2 in the post plant. You guys, good luck. Get comfortable inside the bomb site. PR and Towson have to find good positions, and Towson can't get out.
Towson pin in the box, but it's a really strong position, especially if you can win the fight against Youngstar at the door, and he does so immediately. Oh, the wallbang by Alcarin. It is PR. There's no way, surely no way that GamerLegion win this round. This looked done from the get-go, but PR standing up. The defuse not planted for him. Gets close to it, but the defuse secured right at the end. PR does get all the kills. He wraps them up.
You got to get into this round, and you can deliver a knockout blow here.
CTR going to be playing with a UMP. Just keep eyes on that. Well, it's a weaker weapon, but PR's got off to a great start again. It's Alcarin, a victim of the PR AK. Here comes the ramp room hold. Nilo's done well, removes Rez and PR. Oh, he's got the track. He's tracked LNC all the way back in. The Hunter finds his prey. And a shot from Hypex on that flank. Youngstar caught. And we're looking at just 2 players remaining for that of Heroic, with all the time left in the world for this T side. xFlow actually gets away with that one. Well, he's the only player left, and you know exactly where he is.
This is such a beautiful round from GamerLegion, tactically speaking. I love watching it. Good kill from Towson. xFlow trying to bait out the shot, not able to get away.
Well, all the smoke's being tossed out to Hypex. His job is to create the outside wall, construct that, and we've got Alcarin looking to constrict them outside. We've got Rez moving through the smoke. xFlow not going to be able to get away, but he's done well to get the opener. Rez, can he move on the space? He's going to be shut down, though. Alcarin had the gap covered. LNZ into the vent. Oh my god, the knife is that! Old teammates to the backstab straight away here from LNZ. ZTR feeling the heat.
Is going to cause him to move. Pull a player into the crosshair of PR. Not the case. Nice and easy. Youngstar never budged. No need for him to. Such an advantage in a 4-on-2 that Heroic was more than confident just sending a couple people down vents. And now it's all about saving the op. So Hypex, he's not going to move. He's got money to drop rifles over to his teammates. PR is going to need an AK-47 in the next round with $300 in the bank.
xFlow, always aggressive. Always a threat early in these rounds outside. He's not allowed GamerLegion to feel comfortable at any point. When he's gone aggressive, he's always getting at least something. Last round was immediately traded by Rez.
That'd have been a nasty shot from PR. I think that was Youngstar either playing up in the rafters or trying to push in towards HUD. Either way, equalizing kill. All going to give another advantage back to Heroic. Alcaran has been mobile and has been influential with his AWP these past few rounds.
Good reposition just in time here for xFloud. He's low HP, so he's hoping the off angle is going to allow him at least one kill. 35 seconds on the clock. One kill would be massive in this scenario, and he actually might end up getting both. And he will. xFloud's done very well in the last round of this first half. Heroic are going to scrape together 5. Securing 1 extra, and that's good enough now for Heroic. Considering how the half was going, the fact that they get 5 rounds towards the end, it was, you know, damage limitations certainly were apparent there for Heroic. And Youngstar is going to be running down into the ramp.
Oh god, are they
clearing out the ramp room? And yeah, no one's home, but it's down on the B bomb site where Hypex currently resides.
He's got no
immediately pushed up. Yeah, he has no backup and he has no kill. Now Towson, he's the closest responder, and he can't do anything about it with the dual Berettas. So Heroic can't let this one slip.
Yeah, exact start you wanted so far. 5 on 3 in their position to stop all of this. There's the swing. No chance for Rez to even get an idea. Okay, sure. Let's give him that kill as well. PR, you're very lonely right now, and there's no reason for you to do anything pushing forward whatsoever, so maybe just save that armor for the second round force buy.
Well, Heroic are doing everything required to actually come back into the game, right? You win the pistol at the start of the second half, you secure the last 2 rounds of that first half. PR, event, you know, get a lot of bullets.
He did that thing we all do, where like you empty an entire magazine at a player and it feels like every shot should hit.
3 for a loop. Major.
True.
Voxic, PR. Headshot on the xFloud. Nilo with a headshot on PR.
Everyone's got 2 names now. Oh, you're going to wrap in, but LNZ's so low on health.
R-Easy, ready for the P250, and it's going to work on 1. Nearly a second, but Youngstar makes sure it's only the 1. Nice shot from Nilo out from Vent. And we got Towson alongside Hypex.
Yeah, and the bomb is playing it safe as well. They haven't made a decision. Up Vent they come. Both defenders are here, but you need some spectacular shots, some tags from the scouts, and that one's beautiful.
Okay, well, round's back on. 5-7 in HUD. 10 seconds left. There's a tap on the plant, but here goes Towson. There's the bomb, and there's the round. Okay, how have they lost that? Heroic gonna go with the outside smokes on the cross. Really sharp shooting again from xFloud, this time battling against Rez. Hypex to respond. Towson to follow up here for GamerLegion. And things not looking good here for Heroic. They're down to 3 and they're split up, they're disjointed.
Yeah, Nilo even getting forced into awkward situations. HUD player, okay, the run and gun P250. That's why you can always afford it.
Always get a P250.
It's a versatile little guy.
Well, xFloud and Nilo gotta come towards PR. Oh, goodness, great shot from Nilo, but xFloud's gone, so all of his help. Oh, God! And it comes down to a 1v1. A Swedish derby in the 1v1 fight here. Nilo, low in HP, puts the bomb back. And ZTR is, well, he's got the health advantage. And he's just going to start creeping forward. Oh, gets spotted, diving down. Nilo at least knows exactly where his target is, but can never get the fight he's looking for. And GamerLegion loving the fact that they've capitalized on their chance to break it down Heroic. Get the job done here, GamerLegion, without this one dragging on.
Yeah, nice and quick. They have to withstand this upper rush.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
Upper fake into a ramp rush.
And now PR's got the AK. He's done good damage. AWP's put in position as well. Fortunately for GamerLegion. Oh! Hypex just about getting away. It's actually going to pull them into the rifle, and it's worked out perfectly for GamerLegion.
Actually, yeah, it worked out better than it would have otherwise.
Yeah, I think they're very happy with that. PR, though, okay, comes back at the right time. Looked like he might get caught by the backstab, but a 2v4 now. Still so many advantages here for GamerLegion. It would take a monumental mistake to concede this one. Bomb plant actually going to be denied as well.
And Rez had heard the footsteps over towards single door, so he already knew exactly where Nilo was going, so was able to kind of just say, you know what, I don't need to go back in towards control, try and jump up, gets caught anyways, but Nilo brought very low and brought down to his death by Hypex. Good shot with the op. Quick pace to get started towards ramp room. Nilo gonna lead the way. The boost has taken some time to get set up, but finally there. Rez backing away. Those footsteps might sell the boost up on top of the boxes, but they've got attention towards the hall. Gives a duck triple.
Oh my God, PR! That is filthy! He just shuts everybody down. His teammate gets knocked out from hell, but delivering another great defensive performance here for GamerLegion. And this is it for Heroic, their last stand, and PR just pushing in towards them. He is the nightmare for Heroic today.
LNZ is going to have a very hard job to do, controlling this team and the timing of this hit, but also his lurk when he wants to come in.
Well, xCloud has caught Rez.
That's going to help. That'll take a lot of attention to the upper bomb site instead of behind them.
Yeah, you see Towson completely occupied about the heaven push. Can Towson step up? 25 seconds left. It's going to be Molotoved into the open, but the low HP player found first. A lot of damage done to Nilo. LNZ nearly gets back to a further kill, but it's ETR finished off by xCloud and PR. The nightmare, the living nightmare here for Heroic shows up out of the vent, and Nilo to walk into him, but PR's got away. 10 seconds left. He's got to commit to the bomb plant. Nilo commits to it at the back of the site, and PR repositions to top hut. A great, smart play. He spots out Nilo, who knows exactly where his target is, but the low HP costs him, and PR drops him. It's GamerLegion up to series point, semi-final point, off the back. He is guaranteed the one. Nilo to respond immediately. It's the best case scenario for Heroic to at least get that trade through.
Well, it's PR to drop down and hold down the fort, so you're going to love that. If you're GamerLegion, feel very confident that he's going to be able to put a stop to things. ZTR is kind of stuck over towards Mini. With that smoke out towards single box, he's going to start feeling the pressure. He knows they're coming in his direction.
Flash in towards main. It's ZTR to nail his opportunity. A kill from Towson at the back of the bomb site, and GamerLegion will confirm semi-finals straight into the next stage of the playoffs. And for GamerLegion, it's some positive PR.